All right, so I'm taking a look at certain markets 'cause I think they're setting up. I always have this issue with too many indications. Anyway, um, this volume, okay, so here's what happened. This is copper, right? On the daily, you can see a really nice up leg and then a multi-wave correction. Then it made a higher high. So after it makes a higher high, what does it do? Takes out the low. So when it does that, I'm looking at it to figure out what's going on. Because as you know, the trend basically, trend is make a higher high and then do a spring. That's what happens. That's I don't know why that happens, but that's what happens. All right. So here it hit a spring. Now this is very intriguing. All right. Now you can see that as it goes down, the volume goes from the volume signature here very high as it goes down very high. It's the biggest volume in at least 49 waves, so there's no question that it just overdid it right here. And it basically went into some type of spring position on the daily, and there's a lot of bars and all of that, right? So then the both price and volume increased on this up leg right here. All right. After it increased, it's not that much, but the wave is bigger than the prior 5 waves in terms of price action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's bigger than this. And the volume signature is bigger than 11 waves. There's a climax in the background. So this has got me interested in that the market did a spring, ran the stops, bought them back to some degree. Actually, the volume is quite high. I think they bought a lot back. There's a lot of buying in this wave. It's not very apparent here, but the green, 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 green is actually indicative of a lot of buying. There's more buying in this wave than there is selling in the climax. All right. So if it takes out this level and then one more high, maybe this, if it just like runs and pull back and run or whatever, I think this may reestablish trend. I'm not sure, but because it hasn't broken the levels yet, it's actually right at the first line of resistance right here. It needs to it needs to pierce it, otherwise it's going to go into an upthrust position, and the buyers will fail and it'll puke. So you don't want it to puke. You want to do is take out this high, pull back a little bit, take out the next high, and then it's ready to go. But what about the preparation? It's also important to identify preparation for the move from looking at just from a support level. It's built up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 bricks, at least 10 boxes. So cause is building. There's cause here, no question about it. And then finally, from a volume perspective, this is extremely bullish. If it breaks a high, if it breaks a high, it hasn't done that. I have no indication yet, but it is very, very bullish if it does this, because you have volume on you have volume off the bottom right here. And if you get a change of behavior, the change of behavior will validate the volume off the bottom, and the volume off the bottom will validate the change of behavior. But it must break those levels. Otherwise, this could be breakdown volume. Off of these lows, break. So far, it has broken a little bit, but not completely. It needs to do that, and then we're in business. All right. So right here, volume off the bottom, and it's rallying. So, but it needs to break that high, and then it's going to be real good. All right. So just keep your eye on copper. See if it just ranges. If there may be a spring, I don't know. I don't know yet, but we'll know soon. All right. Take care. Bye.